We welcome you back to CBS Mornings. We're going to begin this hour with a guest who has got firsthand experience in the rise of anti-Semitism across this country, fueled by the war in the Middle East. This week, a man was charged for repeated threats against Nevada Democratic Senator Jackie Rosen, including some which referenced her Jewish faith. Since the October 7th attacks by Hamas in Israel, the Anti-Defamation League has recorded, and listen to this number, a nearly 400% spike in anti-Semitic incidents in this country. Senator Rosen is now calling for more to be done, and she joins us now. Senator Rosen, thank you so much for joining us. I can't imagine how you're feeling these days. Maybe you could put it into words for us. You get these terrible calls. What can you tell us about them, and what did you think? Are you angry, defiant, sad, afraid? What are your thoughts?
Well, thank you for having me on this morning, and this certainly isn't the reason anybody wants to be on. But I'll tell you, we get a lot of calls to our office all the time. People agree with us, people disagree with us. But when you get threats like this, threatening you because of your race, religion, ethnicity, anti-Semitic threats like this gentleman was doing against me, it really upsets you, and it didn't hit me until my daughter saw it. And when she called me crying, thinking that something was going to happen to me, that someone threatened my life, I saw it not as a senator, but as a mother. And that is when it really hit home to me that something bad could happen. But this is part of the reason I'm here today, because this is happening all across America. What's happened to me in a public space is happening on college campuses. It's happening in houses of worship, everywhere.
Well, that's what's so frightening about it, that it is happening everywhere, and it seems to have been happening for a very long time. But something about this feels different to me. I'm not Jewish, but just talking to friends of mine who are Jewish, I keep hearing this feels different and this feels more frightening. Are you experiencing that? And first, how old is your daughter? I'm curious. How old is she?
My daughter's just about to be 28, so she's a grown woman. But it doesn't matter. She understands, but I don't care how old you are. Your mom is still your mom. You could be 80 and your mom 100. It's still your mother, the person you love most. And it's really, really frightening. And the same way, I'm going to talk about what's happening on college campuses. The same way that kids are afraid of their life. We send them to college the first time. For many of them, they're away from home, away from their support center. And we expect universities to have a responsibility to keep our students safe, and they are not doing that. And so parents are worried, students are worried, they're locking themselves in dorms, they're getting vile threats against them, cutting their head off, raping and murdering them, burning down buildings. This is unacceptable.
Yeah, it's an extraordinary time. People taking mezuzahs off of door frames, people tucking in Stars of David. They don't want to take the risk, and that's a sorry state of affairs in this country. I'm curious, though, Senator, what is your theory behind what happened? If you think October 7th, the world wakes up to horror, outrage, Israel is attacked, Jews are killed in their own homes, worst attack since the Holocaust, and then 2 weeks later, you have this spike in anti-Semitism. What happened in that period in between?
Well, you know, anti-Semitism, it's been going on for hundreds, if not thousands of years. It's one of the oldest forms of hate. And we can look through history. I keep saying this over and over again. The Jewish people know what happens when the world abandons the Jews. History has shown us that. And so we've seen what happened when Hamas, I was in Israel just a few weeks ago, when Hamas unleashed its brutal reign of terror. I've seen some of the documentation that was taken from the Hamas terrorists that was found that they're celebrating, beheading children and babies. They've taken hundreds of hostages, Holocaust survivors, 3-month-old children, the kids with special needs. This is absolutely unacceptable. And the fact that anybody celebrates terrorism, that's what's concerning to me. We can have disagreements of opinion. We can talk about things. But the idea that someone celebrates violence and terrorism, this is not free speech. When someone threatens or intimidates to incite violence, that's always wrong, no matter who it's against. We can have free speech, we can talk about our opinions, but we should never, ever tolerate this kind of behavior.
Yeah, Senator, one of the difficult things for everybody worldwide at this point is watching the counterstrikes from Israel inside Gaza and the suffering there. We live in an era where the video imagery coming out of there is easily captured and very, very difficult to watch. I'm curious, when you see those images, what you think and whether you support President Biden, who apparently, as of yesterday, is calling for a humanitarian pause to negotiate for hostage relief. Where are you on those points?
Well, when we were in Israel, we told the Israeli leadership that they have to do everything. We must do everything to save lives and root out the cancer that is Hamas. We have to get those hostages released. We have to provide humanitarian aid. I know that the Israeli government's in contact with the hospitals every day. You've seen just this morning dual citizens, multinational citizens coming out. You're seeing aid go in. This is important, but we have to root out the terrorists. And so they're going to have to do both. We have to get those hostages free, and we have to make sure that the Palestinian people, who are often used by Hamas, as we know, as human shields, they're victims too. And we have to find a path forward for them to live in a society where there is a two-state solution that's possible. Hamas doesn't want that. They want to eliminate Israel and eliminate the Jews.
Yeah. They've repeated it time and again, and two states really is the only path toward a normal life for anyone's children in that region. Senator Jackie Rosen, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.